thanks for returning. I hope this video finds you happy and doing well. As you know by the thumbnail, this video is going to be me just testing out some new products. So if you're interested, then just keep watching. Alright, so I have some products that are new or new-ish. A lot of these have been out like maybe 3, 4, some even 5 months. I am going to use a few products that I have previously talked about but never did show you what they look like. Those would be the Morphe bronzers. There are so many of them and I decided to pick up 2. Okay, I have one in Liter and another one in Phenom or Phenom. This would be the Phenom and this is Liter. So let me just hold these up next to one another so you can see. One is significantly, well, not significantly, but one is deeper than the other. So I'm going to use one of those. I also have the LA Girl Mastery eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. This has been out for several months and here are the shades. I didn't mind getting this because of the rose tones. You know, they're pretty much pinky type of tones, and as you all know, that's one of my favorite colors. That and black is one of my favorite colors. I also picked up the new Milani foundation. This is the Conceal and Perfect Cream to Powder foundation, and evidently they reformulated this foundation, and it's been out years ago, but they reformulated it and changed the packaging. So the shade that I have is 270 and this is what it looks like. I do have it on now. Okay, and I also picked up their, what is this, baked highlighter in champagne. This is 120 right here. Okay, so that's really pretty. And I also have a new lipstick that I picked up. I don't know if this is, I haven't been able to figure out if this is new to their collection, but this is a tropical nude in 86, and this is just a Milani lipstick, and there it is right there. I think that that's a pretty color. I thought it would go well with the color story of the color palette, and I decided to pair it with the Morphe lip liner in Toast. I've talked about this lip liner before. I think it's really good if you're my skin tone, even a little bit deeper. This is a good shade to try. I also wanted to test out the Wet n Wild gel eyeliner, and I have it right here in front of me, but I can't put my finger on it. Oh, here it is. And it's just a regular eyeliner, a gel eyeliner, and it's supposed to be waterproof. It said that it was new on the package, but I used it to tight line my eyes with. That's what I used this for. And I think that's all of the new-ish stuff that I wanted to really apply. So hope you all are still interested. Let's get into the video. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the eyeshadow palette. And again, this is the Pro Mastery eyeshadow palette. And again, it looks like this on the front. Looks like this on the back. Here are the shadows. And as you can see, it does have a mirror, a really big mirror, nice mirror. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the color that I'm gonna use for my crease. And I'm going to start off with a darker color this time. Oh, and I already, as you can see, I already have my brows done and I've already primed, and I just used the concealer to prime my eyes with. So the first shade that I'm going to use, I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with this darkest shade right here. Okay, and the camera wants to stay focused on my face, but anyway, I'm gonna go in with this darkest shade right here. And there's not a lot of fallout. There is some, but not a lot. And the concealer that I used is a mattifying concealer, and it pretty much set itself, and it appears to be blending really well. Alright, so I think I got both sides pretty good. I'm gonna go in with this chocolate shade right here and put that in my outer V. And as you can see, they look like they're layering pretty well. So do y'all see that? I need to get a chair with a back on it so I can rest my back. It always hurts when I'm doing my videos because I have absolutely no support back there. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with this brush and just kind of blend that out a little bit more. Okay, so I think I have that as deep as I want to get it. All right, so let's see. I really want to keep it all matte, but that's not going to be any fun. Okay, I'm going to use this metallic shade right here on my, and I'm going to see how it works without wetting my brush first. And it looks like it's going on pretty good without wetting it. All right, so I got that applied, and then on the inner part right there, I'm just gonna go in with this lighter metallic shade. And sorry about that, the camera's still trying to focus on my face. All right, so let's do that. And again, I'm gonna see how this is looking without wetting it, and it appears to be going on good without wetting my brush. I think these colors are so pretty, but I'm biased towards pink. I love pink colors. Pink is my favorite color. Well, pink and black. Those are my two favorite colors. So yeah, this shadow is going on beautifully without wetting it. And then I'm gonna go back in with that chocolate shade. I'm gonna go back in with this chocolate shade right here and just add a little bit more into the crease. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in again with this shade right here, the one that I put in my crease first, and put that on the outer part right here. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this shade right here, right up in here, a little bit under the brow bone, just right there. Just right here, up here a little bit, and I'm gonna go back in again and blend with the other brush, and I think that's pretty much it. And I'm going to do my lower lash line at the end after I have all of my makeup on. Oh, let me do the eyeliner. I'm gonna throw my eyeliner on and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back with the eyeliner on, and the other product that I bought, I thought it says that it's new, but you know how it is in the stores. Stuff will claim to be new, and then you look it up and it's actually been out for 5 years. So I wanted to try this Wet n Wild breakup proof it's waterproof retractable gel eyeliner, and it's 16-hour. And the color that, oh, I thought this was black. This is black and brown. When I bought it, I was trying to get something to tight line with, and that's the shade. So I think I could tight line pretty good with that. Let me go ahead and do that. This part always trips me out when I see people doing it. And it's like you really can see a difference, especially if you wear lashes. Sometimes I forget to do it, and I can see, like if I'm doing a video or in pictures or something like that. All right, I got that, and I actually like this, but you know, I like a lot of Wet n Wild's products. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the glue on my lashes, and for the lashes, I'm just gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Falsies. These are in So Hollywood, and they look like this. All right, so while that is getting tacky, while my glue is getting tacky, I'm gonna go in with this Milani foundation, and the shade that I have it in is 270, and in the store it looked like it could have been my color, but this is what it looks like, and this is it. So let's see, and I'm just gonna use a paddle brush. Remember this, guys, these guys, and I'm gonna start off my inner face and my nose. And so far so good, but I know that when I get in the outer perimeter of my face, it's going to be too light. But it doesn't feel heavy at all, that's for sure. And so now I got the new Fenty cream bronzer, and the shade that I have it in is chocolate. I know you all have seen it all over the YT, but this is what chocolate looks like. So I'm going to put this up here and right here. So even though the foundation is clearly too light, we're gonna bring it all together with this cream bronzer. Well, actually, I'm using this as a contour, so. Alright, so I got that on, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. Alright, so I'm gonna use the Milani concealer just to kind of keep the concealer in the same family as the foundation. And as you all know, it looks like this. Now, I have to say, this foundation, I don't know if I'm liking how it's looking on my skin, but I don't know if you can see it, but let me just keep going and see. It's not sitting on my skin very well, but let's just keep going and see how it does. And for my skincare, because I knew I was going to apply so much concealer under my eye, I did use a regular moisturizer as well as a eye cream. You know, you always want to keep your under eye as hydrated as possible. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and blend this in. I don't know if I like how this is looking on my face, so but I'm going to keep going. I'm gonna wait before I try to judge too soon. Let me go ahead and put my eyelashes on. The glue should be very tacky by now. Be right back. Alright, so I think I got them on good. This is the pair that I bought this is the pair that seems like both lashes aren't quite the same. But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye, and I'm using this Alamar bronzer palette. I absolutely love this thing. Look at these colors. And as far as the foundation, it really doesn't need, I don't need to put any additional powder on top of it, so I'm not. But I am going to bronze, and I wanted to show you all two of the newer Morphe bronzers that they have that I'm absolutely loving. This shade is in Phenom. This is the packaging of the new bronzers, and this is in the shade Phenom. And then I also have it in Leader, and this is what Leader looks like. So I'm just gonna swatch these two together side by side so you can see what they look like. All right, so this is Phenom, and this is Leader. So, but the shade that I'm going to use is Phenom, the lighter shade. And I feel even the lighter shade is still a little bit too deep for my skin tone, but it's still pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and add this as a bronzer. And I know I'm probably doing the absolute most with this bronzer, but that's okay. It's okay. You can do the absolute most. Alright, so we're in the home stretch. I'm going to go ahead and add some shadow to my lower lash line, and I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to use this shade, this one, and this shade right here. So the darker shade I'm going to add in the outer lower lash line. making sure to tap it off because I don't want any fallout messing up my look. And then the pinker, the lighter pink shade next to it, kind of like in the middle. And then the metallic shade, of course, is going to go on the inner part. All right, and then I'm going to add some mascara. All right, and for the highlight, I'm going to use the Milani Baked highlighter. Here's the shade. And they had a darker shade. In the store, it looked like it was really dark. I don't know if it's just the lights. The reason that the lights that I'm under, the reason that it's looking lighter than what it actually is. But anyway, let me see how this looks. Okay, and now I'm going to use my lip liner in Toast. And then I'm going to add my lipstick. And this is in the shade, let's look and see what shade this is. This is in 86 Tropical Nude. And it's a pink color. Alright, so I think this is it. I'm gonna go ahead and set it with my LA Girl Shimmer Spray. This is it right here for my eyes. I'm gonna let that dry. Alright, so let me know if you've used any of these products. Let me know if you plan on using them. Do you think they worked well or not? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until my next video, smooches.